Hello beauties, really excited today. Going on a dinner date with hubby and we're heading to Mnky house, which is abbreviated for Monkey House. Really excited. Researched this place before attending. Like, I've seen it popping up all over Instagram, so I thought definitely have to give it a try. It's Latin American. From looking at the decor, the type of food, I'm really looking forward to it, so I hope it doesn't disappoint. I can be fussy at times, but for everything I've read have been superb, so hopefully that will be the case. Monkey House is situated in Mayfair, so it's the high end in the city. So we're in a I think the dress and wear is fitted for the occasion, and the jacket really dresses it up even more. I'll put a description down below with everything from hair, jacket and dress, where you can find these products. So really excited, so stay tuned and join me on my journey.
He's doing it. Yeah, it's actually really cool. There's like a little house. No worries.
Okay, hi everyone. So just back from Mnky house, abbreviation for Monkey House. So the day, like attending there, it was very welcoming. As you went in, like the vibes was very vibrant, the atmosphere, like it's everything you would hope for when you're entering a restaurant. So that was a bonus. As soon as we entered in, I knew like we were into a really amazing evening. And now I'm gonna judge this restaurant based on food as well as customer service, as well as the entertainment, everything, and then I'll score it. So I'll give the food a certain amount, then I will give, taking into account how I felt, the atmosphere, and then customer service, because I think everything is a part of that restaurant, if you know what I mean. So it's not just about the food, because you can go to somewhere where the food's amazing, like the best you'll ever have, but if the customer service is rubbish, there's no way you can give that place 10 out of 10. So for Monkey House, my honest opinion, I would give it perhaps a 7 out of 10, and that's my personal opinion. Maybe for you it would be different, or for someone else, but that's my personal opinion. On the food, it was okay. nothing that I haven't tried before. And I'll also break that down. So for the food, perhaps 5, 6 out of 10, and the atmosphere, that adds to it, so that brings it up to 7. And the customer service, the people were amazing as soon as we entered, how they treated us. So if I had to decide, yeah, 7 out of 10. And then I'll give you a breakdown of the menu and what I had, and what I thought about it. So, and then we'll take it from there. So location wise, the closest station is Green Park, and it's approximately 5 minutes walk from Green Park, so it's not that complicated for you to find once you exit Green Park, which is ideal. You want to go somewhere where you don't have to be wandering around to find out where you're going, especially for the ladies who are wearing their heels, making that effort to look beautiful. So yeah, location spot on. And the setup, same. So continue as we go through the breakdown of what I had and how my opinion and how I thought, not thought because I was there, my opinion on the meal and everything else. So stay tuned. So before we had our menu, which included the starter, the main, the desserts, we were presented with this crisp, like, I don't know what it is, to be quite blunt with you, but it was a crisp, very round, circular shaped food. It's sort of like a tortilla taste with a dip, and the dip consisted of a corn in it, like kind of as if it was roasted. That was very tasty, not something that you're accustomed to when it comes to the sauce, but the crisp like thing, it's had like a tortilla taste to it. So that's how we started off. Then we moved on to the starter, and then for starters we had golden beetroot and fennel ceviche. So the ceviche salad had a very distinct taste, to say the least. Very distinct, and so it was very cold, distinct. It's a salad, but maybe not one you're accustomed to. But if you want to venture out and try something new, I would recommend it. But it's not something, if I was to return to Mnky Hse, that I'd order. And we also had the lamb shoulder taco salsa verde, which had pickled onion. And the sauce that came with that starter was a succulent. That sauce is also distinct, but then it complemented what it came with. So the taco was very soft, and the lamb was shredded, but they were very small portions, and it's a starter, so it's what you would expect. That was also very tasty. For me, I would spice it up a bit more, but it's who you're catering to, so which is understandable. But for my taste buds, maybe something more spicy, which, we did get that further down when it came to the mains, so not complaining there, because there's a little taste of what is to come, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so that lamb and the taco and the sauce, it worked really well together. The mixture did work, and yeah, I was pleased with that. And then we moved on to the main, which was salmon. So we had salmon, jalapeno, ponzu, and Cornish leaves. The presentation was superb. I cannot complain about anything when it came to the presentation. When it came to the presentation, you've seen the expertise of the restaurant you were at, and then you thought, okay, this is what you're paying for. It was on point when it came to it. It was very succulent and spicy, so I really enjoyed the salmon meal. And that came with the sides. So the sides you had, it's broccoli, but not broccoli that most would be accustomed to, the chunky type broccoli. This was like tender stem broccoli with chili butter, sesame salt, but they're very long, and how it's presented is like in a long dish, and that it was roasted, and that was all. I really enjoyed that because it's like a healthy option, and it's something that you can enjoy, and that's something I would have every day, which is why I'm paying to go out, because I don't want to have something that I'll have every day, something, you know, new. And you know, Mnky Hse is a I believe Latin American restaurant, so to be quite frank, I didn't know what to expect, but I was happy with my main. And we also had potatoes. It's papas huacaina, don't quote me on that, roasted heritage potatoes. Those were very good, and that also came separate, but with a sauce. It kind of tasted like cheese was melted over it, but I'm not exactly sure if it was cheese, but it had that type of taste. So that's the sauce that came with it. And then we moved on to the dessert. We ordered the Mnky's, that was called Mnky's Best Friend. So it's the dessert, 10 out of 10 when it came to the dessert. Honestly, I'll just go there every day for the dessert. Nothing else. I wouldn't need anything else. Just that dessert, when it melted in your mouth and the surprise that you got with it. It was worth being there. That's how good it was, that dessert. So it's like layered chili toffee with passion fruit foam, black crumble, and banana ice cream. Talking about it makes me want to return to order another one. It was that good. It was crumbly, crunchy, creamy inside. Like, as you tasted it, you immediately, there was a crunch, and then you had like this sweetest taste, which was the passion fruit, and then you had another distinct taste. So everything that they included in it, it just complemented each other, and it worked really well. And like, is it sorbet, you would say, where it's like ice creamy? Oh my goodness, it was so delicious. Really enjoyed it. And most importantly, the ambience of the place. It was very pleasant, soothing.